Oh, hey everybody! Welcome to GGS Railways. My name is Greg. This is my YouTube channel. Alright, what are we doing? Well, obviously I'm coloring a picture. It is Saturday and it's my day off, and man, I really need some stress relief, and that's a good way to do it. These adult coloring books are really nice. Now, I don't know that this one actually qualifies as an adult coloring book because the pictures are, well, less than adultish. But you know, I enjoy it either way. So what was the inspiration, or what made me think about getting an adult coloring book? So as you may have seen in the last unboxing, we had a Lionel Crayola locomotive, and it was an entire set. There's actually two sets in that box, and so I looked it up online, and this is what the internet gods are telling us. So it says the Lionel Crayola train set has been available in a few different versions over the years. So, and I know which one this is, so stay tuned. Alright, so one of the earliest versions, this one, the Lionel Crayola Activity Train Set, product code 6-11813, for those that like to know those kind of things, was made in 1994. So this guy is from 1994. It's very cool. And the way that we know that is because the set was notable for including a boxcar that could be drawn on and colored, along with the gondola to carry crayons. And you may notice that our gondolas are carrying crayons, and you may notice that the boxcar is actually a whiteboard. Now, I alluded to the fact that maybe that was what it was, as far as, you know, being a whiteboard when we unboxed it. Also said we weren't going to be doing that, and I guess this would have probably come with maybe erasable, you know, like whiteboard erasable markers, and you know, you would write whatever on there, and you could wipe it off or whatever. But if you've ever owned a whiteboard, you know that as they get older, they never like completely come clean. So I'm afraid to do that. So we're not going to try that. We'll just take their word for it that you can do that. So all right. So what else can I tell you about this Crayola locomotive from Lionel? So it is once again from Lionel. Lionel and Crayola. They got together and did a little collaboration, you know, for children's learning. You know, not everything that Lionel did was, you know, model trains. This is solidly a toy. This is for children, and Greg. So yeah, very, very cool. So the locomotives will run either on AC or DC, you know, your choice. And they do have an E unit. They will go forwards and back. Now I haven't switched to where they'll just go forwards right this moment, but they do have the E unit. Interestingly, if you think about an E unit and the reasoning that we've always thought that, you know, you couldn't, I mean, you can run your trains on DC, even the AC ones, but the E unit won't work because they depend on the AC. Now these don't depend on the AC, so I'm not sure what kind of witchcraft or trickery we got going on, but you know, apparently that just applies to the older iterations of the E unit. So alright, so yeah, these guys don't have like a horn or anything, but they do have a place for colors, and in my book that's pretty cool. So alright, so you know, drawing this picture, and you know, I'm just waiting on the red crayon to come around so I can grab it. No, not really, but that was funny. Can you imagine being a little kid and coloring it? Like, oh, there's the red. Very cool. All right, guys. Well, you know, I just wanted to show this. You know, it's a kind of a nice, whimsical, lighthearted version, or version of my video for this nice, lighthearted Saturday. And I really am coloring the picture. Maybe I'll show it when I get done. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, you know, I have enjoyed showing you guys this, and I'm sure we'll see more of this because, you know, I like toys. I like train toys. And yeah, big kid at heart. So that's what it's all about. It doesn't always have to be like the super realistic, you know, model trains. So all right, that's about it. I just wanted to show you guys this because it's just too much fun not to share. All right, until next time, GGS Railways out.